Hello, my name's Ryan from forexflow.live. Today we're going to talk about the pound and the return of Parliament and no doubt the start or restart of all the Brexit negotiations. I hope you've all enjoyed your break off while Parliament's been shut. We've had no news, fortunately not much news, and it's been lovely and quiet. So we're going to be back to that again this week as Parliament comes back to session. Also, May has announced that she's going to restart the cross-party talks with the Labour Party. So what's happened with the pound recently is because Parliament's been shut and we've not had all this Brexit noise, volatility has really crumbled in the pound. So it's gone from one extreme to another, really. If we look at the option vols, a 1 month at the money option vols in cable, they're trading around 6.33%. And they've been up anywhere over 10, 12, 14% when Brexit's been really rolling. Even the overnight vols, trading out 5.99% currently. They've been up in the 18s, 24s at some stages. So we've seen that volatility has dropped off a cliff, and hence why the pound hasn't done an awful lot. But it has looked quite soft recently. So what we're moving into now is as we ramp up the Brexit talk again, we're going to see the pound move into perhaps a more two-way stage. Previously we'd seen the pound well supported on hopes of a deal, hopes of no Brexit coming off the table, and the long extension that we've been given now till the end of October, that's calmed markets somewhat also. But we've seen the pound bleed lower since then, because now it's really a case of going back into the negotiating phase where both sides in the UK, Labour and the Conservatives, are going to be trying to thrash out a possible deal, waiting on the wings of obviously all the other factions within Brexit, the Leavers and Remainers, who are plotting their own schemes. And then we've also got the EU who have said that the withdrawal agreement's not going to be reopened, and they're just waiting on the UK to get its act in order. So we're probably going to see another protracted period of toing and froing domestically in the UK. This week has already kicked off with obviously May saying that cross-party talks are going to continue, but again, factions within her party who are looking to get rid of her. So we're going to be entering those fights again. So we're going to see probably the larger range in the pound in cable maintained. That can be anywhere down to sort of the 127 area up to the 135 area. That's where I'm going to expect the price to stay between while we're still in this negotiating phase and trying to actually get a deal done. It's going to be a series of highs and lows. If the UK manages to pass the withdrawal agreement side of the Brexit deal, that's going to give a boost, but then it's going to come down to the political declaration and where all the trade talks are going to fall into it. So just getting the withdrawal agreement passed is going to be positive for the pound, but I doubt it's going to be anything really meaningful. So I expect us to stay well under that 135 area, possibly on a test. We know there's still a lot of options up there. It's a big level in terms of the pound long term. It's a potential squeeze point for where a lot of shorts are going to start folding if we get above 135. So that's why I'm looking at the top of the range. Anything negative is going to come down to the 127 handle. Obviously, uncertainty within the UK is affecting the business, affecting the economies. So it's just a question of whether we see the picture deteriorate in the UK, and that's going to force the pound lower, because we're going to have this balance between Brexit and its economics effects while it's ongoing. So right now we've got a little bit of support more on a short-term basis around the 130 level, just under. We've got the two moving averages, the 200 and the 100 daily moving averages down there. That's going to add some technical support while things are quiet. But other than that, we're just going to look at the wider range of, say, 127, 135, and unless there's big news, we're going to just trade in between it. So good luck this week as we come back to the Brexit noise, and I hope it's not too messy for you.